Hello and welcome to a quick overview on the custom pop filter that I made for the Snowball Ice microphone. I hope this video will be slightly interesting for the hobbyists in the CAD or 3D printing or general making sphere. So let's get started. This is me and my so-called lab. But that's not too important. What is important is the picture to the right, which shows the CAD application that I'm using, which is called Onshape. And I have to start out by saying that I'm no expert in CAD at all. I'm just a beginner. But I would like to show you, just for inspiration, what you can do with a CAD program and a 3D printer. So as you probably can see, this is a mock-up of the microphone and the upper part of the shaft. And the reason why I created this mock-up instead of simply just designing the pop filter itself is because, well, first of all, I know that, if I were to simply model the pop filter itself based on some measurements I have taken, I know that I will screw some measurement up and I will not be able to see that it looks strange before I have printed it out and tried to attach it. That's one reason. Another reason is that some parts of the design may be a bit complicated to make unless you have the actual thing you want to attach your thing into as a model, which I will demonstrate. So case in point, I created a sketch that points out exactly where I want the center of my pop filter ring to be. Then, having that, I can actually create the sketch exactly there. Design in the holes that I want, and also a rectangle for the arm that will attach to the shaft. Having done that, it's time to extrude the model, which is pretty much done in two parts. First I extrude the actual ring, and then I extrude the rectangle towards the shaft and beyond, and then also make it a bit thicker for more stability and grip at the shaft. So here is the next point, which is which requires a mock-up of the shaft at least. As you can see, it's a clip that has some slits in it to allow for some deformation when the shaft is being put into the hole. So in order to make this shape, let's just remove that. The easiest way to do this in CAD is to use something called a Boolean operation, which takes a tool that can be used to reduce or add to existing objects. So in this case, I have this big blob into which I want to make this hole. So I simply use the Boolean operation to reduce the parts that is the shaft from this, and then create a sketch to make some slits into this around some corners, and that's that. And also here, let's say if I wanted to have a arm that had some kind of an angle here, clearly having this sphere in the software makes it a lot easier to design appropriately instead of trying to freehand it. Okay, so that's probably everything we need to talk about regarding this part. let's jump to the next one. Okay, so let's look at the second part. As you can see, we use the same sketch as basis for the lid. The only difference is that we have created this brim, which is used to, well, yeah, extrude the brim. Also, instead of creating holes, we extrude these pins, and we also add these slits in them so that, well, as you know, usually you have these so that you can squeeze them together and get a nicer fit when clicking them into holes. Yeah, not really much more to this than this, created with a couple of extrusions. First extruding the circle, and then extruding the brim a bit more, and then extruding the half moons of the circle. And when pressing print, we get something like this as a result. I think it turned out pretty good. I had some problem at the top of the ring, as you can see. There is, I don't know, a few lines missing, but that's fine. And also, if you're wondering, of course, the filter is just a pair of old panty-hose that I no longer wear, and it serves well as a filter for the microphone. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know what this is, some kind of inspirational video. If you like this or want me to do something more specific, please let me know and I'll consider it. Also, I want to make more videos from the shop, but right now the garage is full with cars needing repair, so we'll see when I get to that. Okay, thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe. Hello everyone, and welcome to this quick overview of the custom pop filter that I made for the snowball these the snowball ice microphone. I hope this will be inspirational for people in the CAD or 3D printing or general maker sphere. Anyway, let's get started.